Good evening and welcome to Ukraine Brief on TVP World with the latest news from Ukraine. I'm your host, Don Arleth. Today marks the 1,297th day since Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine. We start off tonight with another wave of Russian attacks on Ukraine over the past 24 hours, which killed at least 6 people and wounded more than 24. Russian forces have launched 40 drones, and Ukraine claims to have intercepted 33 of them. In the Sumy region, Russian forces launched a drone and missile attack targeting an industrial zone and residential area. At least 3 people were killed and 5 others wounded in the aftermath, Regional Governor Oleg Grigoriev said in his morning report. Today around 3 p.m. local time, a Russian missile strike killed 2 people and wounded 5 others. As firefighters battled the ensuing blaze, the Russians deliberately launched a double-tap attack targeting the rescuers. In the Zaporizhzhia region, a 65-year-old man was killed near the city of Polohi in the Russian attack, said Governor Ivan Fedorov. Altogether, Russian forces launched 440 strikes across 16 settlements in the region, according to official reports. In the Kharkiv region, 5 men and 5 women were wounded in Russian strikes on 5 villages, according to Regional Governor Oleg Sinyubov, with as many as 18 villages in the area coming under Russian attack. Also today, a Russian drone struck a civilian car in the Kupiansk region, wounding 3 people. In the Kherson region, Russian forces targeted 33 settlements, including Kherson city itself. 6 people were wounded in the attacks, according to Regional Governor Alexander Prokudin. In the Donetsk region, Russian forces carried out more than 30 attacks in one day, killing 2 people in Konstantinivka and Kaliniki, and causing multiple casualties along with widespread damage to private homes, civilian infrastructure, and vehicles. Polish Foreign Minister Radosław Sikorski and his British counterpart Yvette Cooper arrived in Kyiv on Friday, along with a number of other European officials. Sikorski's visit comes days after a major Russian drone incursion into Polish airspace during a mass strike on Ukraine, which Polish officials describe as a deliberately targeted strike and provocation. In a post on the social media platform X, Ukrainian Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha wrote, "I was glad to meet Radosław Sikorski and Anne Applebaum at the Kyiv train station this morning. We will hold substantial talks today about our shared security, Ukraine's EU and NATO accession, and pressure on Moscow." Ukraine's top diplomat also thanked Poland for its leadership and support. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and Minister Sikorski posed together for a photo op after their meeting. Sikorski said officials had met to discuss drone technology, defense industry cooperation, and the use of the Safe Loan, the EU mechanism for defense funding. Sikorski later met with Ukrainian Defense Minister Denis Shmyhal. They also discussed strengthening their country's defense cooperation and possible cooperation on intercepting Russian aerial targets. Britain's Prince Harry arrived in Kyiv today with an unannounced visit, expressing his desire to do everything possible to support the recovery of thousands of servicemen and women seriously wounded in Russia's war. Prince Harry arrived in Kyiv today with a team from his Invictus Games Foundation to outline his charity's plans to help treat wounded soldiers. This is his second trip to the country, after he previously visited a center for wounded military personnel in Lviv in April. President Harry met with Ukrainian war veterans at the National Museum of History of Ukraine in the Second World War, taking time to speak personally with wounded soldiers.
Being selected for the Invictus Games unites people and is a powerful motivator because the selection process is tough. You need to be in the gym a few times a week, be in good shape, strong and ready for various challenges.
And every day, Ukraine strikes back. Russia reported that it had come under a large-scale drone attack during the night as explosions were heard in Smolensk and near Moscow. Eyewitness videos posted to Telegram show that Ukrainian UAVs targeted facilities operated by the Russian oil company Lukoil. Blasts were also visible in the sky over Smolensk. Witnesses published footage of explosions and fires online. In addition, Moscow Mayor Sergei Sobyanin said that the Russian air defense downed 7 drones heading for Moscow. A Ukrainian drone attack on Russia's key western oil port of Primorsk has halted loading operations at the port's facilities for the first time, according to Reuters, citing sources and the Ukrainian military. Primorsk handles about 1 million barrels per day of crude oil, including the Russian Urals blend, as well as 300,000 barrels of diesel. Well, those are the best sanctions I can think of. Well, that's all from Ukraine for now. Stay with us for more here on TVP World and at tvpworld.com. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time. Bye.